YouTube fam?
Hey, bitch.
It's me, unapologetically. And today, guys, I'm bringing you in my kitchen with me because I'm going to cook soul food today. And we're going to have collard greens, mac and cheese, barbecue ribs, yams with marshmallows on top. Did I get everything? No bread. No bread. So y'all just come with me and watch me as I prepare this delicious food, and I'll see you at the mukbang later on. So with that being said, let's jump into the video. Let's go. Hi guys.
Hello, motherfucker.
Okay, let's get down to business. Oh guys, yeah, I cooked my cake last night too. Dryer's going on. We're gonna go ahead. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is just get these greens on and prepared to there. The greens and the ribs, basically, because they're gonna take the longest to cook. You want to try the wrap? It's good. That's my video plan, guys. I'm a fan of myself. I got here. I need a bigger kitchen. One day I'll have one. The ribs. Let's go ahead and get those down. I hate when water drops. Okay, so what I gotta do, guys, I need to go ahead, and this is a little pan of water, get my cooking meat boiling for my collards. So I'll put that on high, and got some good old smoked turkey wings to go in there in my collards. Then I'm gonna wash the sink out, get the ribs washed off. Let me get on my gloves. I'll just set them up. No, I don't want them to be in the way. Just put them like that on here. I like to wear gloves when I'm working with meat because I don't know. I guess after working in a lot of restaurants like I have, it just feels better. Then you gotta worry about getting all that stuff away from up under your nails. So these are, you know, they came like this, but I still always rinse them off. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Not gonna hurt a thing. Couldn't do anything but help it. And I'm gonna just drop both of those in there. Right now it's on high until, sorry about the water. Right now it's on high. I drop both of them in there. It's on high until they start to boil. Then I'll put them down on a simmer. I'm gonna go ahead and cut my video off, guys. You like it? You like it, Jayla? If you don't have to eat it. Okay, my son is still in the bed. It's in the morning, so no, ain't nobody putting on no eyelashes. None of that. I probably won't even put none on the mukbang because, you know, I like to put them on every now and then, but I don't feel like I need to do it every time. I mean, I have nothing to prove here. I am who I am. I don't know, I like that. That's pretty catchy. Go ahead and spray this down. Oh God, it acts like it don't want to come out. When that happens, guys, normally you just need to run a little hot water over the little spray thing. I hope I'm gonna get this started, guys, and then I'm gonna come back because I really don't want I think I got about an hour though. Let me do this. I don't got time. Just gonna pour that right on top of this sponge. Get my sinks cleaned out. Every time I do anything, record anything, my phone starts. But not right now. I have guests. My YouTube family's here. Yeah, I really like YouTube. I really like doing it. Totally myself. I'm totally myself at all times, though. But I mean, this is so me. It definitely is. Because I've never been one to put on airs for friends or anything else. They know. They'll tell you. It's just, I am who I am. And I love me. And I wouldn't change me for a thing. And I hope that you love you. Don't hit that dry though, because it's going to keep on beating. So guys, no, I really want to go ahead and get I can feel it. I don't play around when it comes to sanitation. And you know, I give out plates and stuff sometimes, you know, for older people. Sometimes my neighbors upstairs, I probably give them a plate today. And when I smell something burning, it was the oven. I dropped something in it, but it's not burning, but it smells like meat or something cooking. But anyway, and I think, you know, like I said, I used to get my neighbor's place, older people mostly. I'm going to miss Mr. Bruce, because he would have loved that plate of this, but he's gone. And he's got a better place, closer to his family, and he's going to do good. Okay, so guys, now I am going to get my ribs washed off, get those in the oven seasoned. Oh my God, hold on guys, 1 second, I'm sorry. Okay, so let's get back to business. Because I have about a good hour, and in an hour I should be able to get my ribs done, my greens done. That's what I need to do. So I'm going to be kind of silent for a minute, guys, as I get this prepared. I really don't want to be wasting a lot of time, because, you know, it's an attention snatcher, you know. Nobody wants to look at a video for an hour and a half. I'm working on it though, guys. Working on getting that content, you know, shorter, but with the same kind of content. You know, I'm working on it, guys. I think I'm doing pretty good though myself. I really do. With a little help and a little sponsorship. Shout out to Motor Go for my cousin. I'm sorry I put your last name on that, cuz I'll bleep it out. But yeah, my cousin, and they great people. Trying to do stuff, be around people that want to do stuff too. And that's anything you do. And somebody that don't want the same thing you don't want, y'all ain't going nowhere. Especially if you got to do all the work. You ain't going nowhere. So when you both together grinding, wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, guys. I don't want that on my cutting board because I don't want to have to wash it again. Am I handling the ribs or are the ribs handling me? I'm happy. That was my cousin Famaka. She's on YouTube too, y'all. Famaka TV. So I gotta call. I'm gonna call her back and well, I'm gonna just text her back and let her. Well, I can do it when I get there. Y'all be all over the place. So now, what we're gonna do? Get these cleaned out. Y'all hear my pot? Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get everything. I ain't got no onion. It's okay. Well, actually, I didn't hear you. Oh my God. These are just too little. Should have got some more. That's okay. We're gonna make it work. We definitely gonna make it work. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to use all 3 pans. And I would like using aluminum stuff, but I can use real dishes. That's no big problem. Pans are not an issue. Let me go ahead. Get my knife. And get these cut. John. Come here. You already know I'm recording, right? Yeah. Oh, you need to ask me something. You can, just because I'm recording don't mean that you can't talk to me. I have to keep on telling you that. They know I got kids, so I'm not gonna be that type of YouTuber. I just don't know. You got something to say. This is our life. So you got something to say. You just got something to say. So. You sleep good? Yeah. He's just not getting up. Are you going to come and speak to the fam? Say good morning? Oh, yeah. He has on his pajamas, y'all. Yeah. He got out easy on this one. He really ain't with all that camera stuff. He really ain't with YouTubing like this, I don't think, but his mom is. Okay, what you finna do? Oh my God, I ain't gonna even say nothing. I hope the camera didn't catch that.
I'm pretty sure that you get my way after I get myself.
You don't have to clean it up today if you don't want to. You want to? Okay. That's fine. Got all that cut up. I'm gonna do this. Do this. And do that. This is what it's all about. Cleaning the ribs. I feel like I want another one of those leaves. I think I'll leave me a couple off to make me one. Just for, because I won't be eating dinner. But actually, I might not even eat because we're eating before 4 o'clock. We got to get back in the hang of. Damn it, my hands are wet, y'all. And it was not a good idea to try to put these on. But yeah, we're eating. We're trying to start back eating before 4 o'clock. So it's like 10:48 here. And Yeah. Now this is boiling. Turn it down. Let's get these ribs. Let's get them plated. I call this plating them. So I'm gonna put my first two in here. I'll be through with this later on, so I ain't gotta worry about getting all this stuff all over. This is my favorite seasoning. It's the only thing I use. I use salt and pepper, but like this kind of seasoning right there, everything gets it. And my flour, when I fry stuff, it's everything in one. Okay, I think I want to try to get another rib in here. I don't think that'll be cutting it too close if I can get. Right to a pan. I'm a little heavy on the seasoning, guys. But that's my rub right there in a nutshell. Go ahead and get this. I'm gonna start sneezing. These ribs are pretty thin. That's why Walmart, man, you be thinking you be getting good deals, but they meat products, some of them is just shitty to me, in my opinion. Disclaimer. But I like them on the other stuff like produce. They got some of the best produce though. In my opinion, Kroger's produce be too wet. I do not like to buy lettuce and it's already wet in the bag. And every time I go to Kroger's, they lettuce is already wet. And I just go to Walmart where they got that good dry products, vacuum sealed, you know. Yeah, there's some good qualities about Walmart. Walmart's a good store. Kroger's is too, you know. Nothing's perfect though. Y'all see, I ain't put nothing else on this. No onion. If I had onions, I would put some on there. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and get my aluminum foil and get these ribs to cooking. For real. Gotta have 3 pans. I'll just fill these up like so. Put these bad boys in here. Yes, I know I had 3. Seriously, y'all know I got acid reflux, don't trip. I can't wait to go live. Well, actually, I couldn't go live at first, but then they told me on YouTube if I had a device, but I ain't got no laptop. I have a desktop, and I ain't complaining. So I got that one in. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on in this oven that's already preheated to 375 degrees. Seeing aluminum foil, I always still had the duty, but my nephew and his girlfriend bought me this, and I'm very thankful for it. Just got to be a little bit more careful. I forgot what I was working with. It still serves the same purpose, just a little bit more delicate. Then my meat, remember, my turkey drumsticks are already cooking and flavoring the water over here. As I did this. So by the time I get to washing those, it'll be time to put put them in the pot. The meat will be really seasoned in the water. Let's get this cleaned up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not anal. It's just, you should do this. You should really do this. Especially if you give people food out of your house. I mean, even if you don't want to get sick either. But, yeah. I'm gonna put this over here. Jalen, I'm gonna need my trash taken out when I get through, like, getting my greens and stuff in there. Yes, but that's okay. I'm in my kitchen. I'm setting over food. This knife right here will fuck somebody up. You can't even go down on the blades like that with that. You will fuck yourself up. I think my next thing I'm gonna do gonna be a seafood boil. I just, you know, I was off into that, man. I was doing seafood boils back to back. But I gotta find my liking though. You know, like I know I like Alaskan colossal king crab legs. I like the big ones. But then I think I ate them so much that I got burned out on them. So, you know. So, okay, let's go ahead and get this all cleaned up. Okay, guys, part 3. Now I've gotten all the greens out, and we're gonna start. I do 1 bushel at a time. Got a lot of greens. I love them. And what I'm gonna do? Let me go ahead and cut this open. I am going to save me a couple of greens because I really liked that last night. That was really, 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 really good. I'm gonna go ahead and leave these out because I will be reaching for these. But yeah, I really like that. You know, the turkey was even bearable because the flavors, the pickle just it didn't overbear, but it was good. So I'm gonna get me 2 good leaves out of here. Let me just go ahead and cut it though. This is how I prepare my collard greens. I take, which I'm sure everybody does. I'm not gonna sit here and pluck these apart individually, and I take this and I just cut most of this right up to the leaf. So I'll do it this way so you guys can see. Get your large enough knife and you just my son's gonna throw. Okay, take the trash out. When he gets through eating, I had to go ahead and hook him up too, guys. This is so good. I want a crunchy leaf. I want a firm one. I don't want soggy ones. Okay, this is it. Let me just do it as I go. So then, might need to snap a little extra off. So this sink over here, I'm gonna use that for that because I don't got time to be trying to put them in the trash. And this right here. All this yellow, you can just trash that. It's gonna make them bitter. It's gonna make them bitter. So yeah, not throwing that away. That's getting washed. Yeah. That's the thing about, and actually y'all, what I should have did first, I skipped a step. I'm sorry guys. What I should be doing is lining them up like this. This is what I should be doing, but actually I don't really want to do it like that today. I just want to cook big leaves, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm not doing that. I'm going to cook the leaves just big like they are like that, guys. So when you eat my collards, you're going to get a mouthful of greens when you do get them. And And that's what you got. Okay, now, this is a good one for me to keep. I'm going to keep this one. This is not big enough. And then yellow like that, I don't really like them because they can make them taste bitter. Oh my God. Let me go. This tore it. That's the whole leaf. We're going to go ahead and get this rinsed off because I've got to get my sweet potatoes on here. Just a little bit. Get it spongy. I just think this video is going to be way too long. Probably not going to get that many views because it's way too long. I don't like that on here. Piece of yellow. And you're going to see them in your water sometimes. Some will slip through the cracks. You just grab them and take them out.
Three hours later.
Okay, guys, I'm back. I had to empty my memory card on my camera. So, as y'all can see, I've got the greens already in the pot. They've already cooked down and are cooking. With the turkey drumstick, I've already cut the temperature down. And I'm going to cut it down some more to just a simmer because that's all we need now. Because this food's going to be cooking for us in a couple of hours. Okay, so what I've started doing while I was waiting, to get my camera right, I started on my sweet potatoes. I'm going to go ahead and what I do, I just peel them. I like to run the water while I'm peeling them. So I'm going to kind of like just get off into this, guys. So y'all can see this. Then I'm going to come right back, guys, when I'm done peeling, okay? Okay, guys, I got the sweet potatoes peeled, and now I'm going to cut them and season them. Just do circles. And then when they get too big, I'll cut them in half. Like this is a pretty big size one, thick. I'll just like dice it in two. Okay, guys, I'm back, and now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put these sweet potatoes up, and I'll show you the ingredients I use. Very simple, very basic. Okay, guys, it smells so good in here. Those ribs are smelling good. Those greens are smelling good. All those smells put together are incredible. Okay. What I use butter. This is Blue Bonnet. I usually use, I can't believe it's not butter. I used to use real butter, but I can't use that anymore. I also I like raw sugar, cinnamon, and pure vanilla extract. So with that being said, what I like to do first is I really like to put my cinnamon on first, because I hate it when I see sweet potatoes and they put the sugar and the cinnamon is the last thing, you know, they put on there. And then it's just sitting on top of the sugar after it's cooked. And it's just, I don't like it. That's unattractive to me. So just about that much cinnamon, guys. I'm a little warm. I'm gonna go check my air and see what it's on. Y'all know I get hot. I guess I should be hot. I got the oven on, the stove on, and it's on 75. Okay, so now I've got the cinnamon, and I'm gonna move them out as I go through. The next thing I'm gonna want to put on, because I want these directly on the sweet potatoes. You just put about, with the extract, don't get the imitation. I don't like that. You don't really need too much, maybe about 2 topfuls, because it's very concentrated, and that's all you need for that whole big thing. That's all I need. Because if you put too much, it'll overpower the flavor of the sweet potatoes, and then you lost your sweet potato. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put my butter on. I tell you, the way I cook, people always say, it looks so good, it looks so good, but it actually is nothing spectacular. I'm even going to do my macaroni. You know how people don't really like, you know, to show you like some secret ingredient. There's no secret ingredient, son. It's not. And I'll show you exactly how I make my food. I'll put a dab there. I'll be heavy on these, on the butter and stuff, y'all. Okay, let's cut it in half. This one right there, one there. One more little chunk. Make it 2. Throw that right on top of there. And that's gonna cook down. It's not gonna work. It's nasty. That's gonna cook down. Excuse me, guys. Get this all cleaned up. Okay. And then you put your sugar on. Oh, yes. And I also will put I'm gonna start with a cup of water. Did I get that right? Right, almost. You can tell somebody cooks a lot. And this is about, that's a little bit too much. This is about 1 cup of water. And you just pour it down over here. Doesn't matter where you pour it, really. All the flavors are all going to cook in. And you want to put this water in here because you don't want your sweet potatoes. They make their own water, but you don't want them to come out. I did it before, that's how I know. When you say candied yams, they were candied all right. They were, and when they started getting room temperature, and you couldn't even chew them. So you don't want that to happen. You learn from your mistakes. And me, told y'all we're sugar addicts. I'm gonna put a little bit more on there, you know. It wasn't too much in there though, to be real with you. But yeah, I could just smell all these different flavors, guys. I love to eat, but I also am going to be. I haven't eaten anything all day except for some watermelon. I'm using my hot plate tonight too. Yes, I am. I'm gonna have some aluminum foil on top of it, and I'm gonna have my food setting on there because I want it to stay warm the whole time that I'm doing my mukbang. Okay, guys, I think that will be enough sugar. I'm gonna put a little bit more water, just a little bit more, because they definitely are gonna make their own water, and you don't want it to bubble up in your stove, and then that's a whole nother matter. That's a whole nother big mess. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, go ahead and get these covered and put in the oven, guys. And the only thing I have to do now is start my dinner. My dinner is completely just gotta cook. And we will be eating before 4 o'clock, and that's the way I want it to be from now on, because, you know, I'm serious, y'all. Y'all gonna see, I like my soul food. And I'm not on a diet. But I choose to eat healthier stuff. You know, you can lose weight without being on a diet. You just twerking your food. You know, I do need to lose weight, but I'm not gonna consider myself on a diet. I'm just gonna eat right. I don't like that word diet, because it makes it seem like you're restricted. I'd rather just know I need to make healthier choices and make them and lose the weight, instead of saying, oh, I'm on a diet. That means like there's a whole bunch of no's in front of me. Like, no, you can't have that. No, you can't have that. No, you can't have that. But you can't have this, but that don't taste good. But I don't want that. But I don't want to do that. So
ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm just eating healthier, and it will pay off. So what we're gonna do, my oven is still on 375, guys. I'm gonna turn you a little bit this way. It's still on 375. My ribs are still cooking. I'm gonna come and see if y'all got a good angle. I know you're not gonna be able to see the ribs all the way over there. So, well, anyway, they're in. So what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna get everything wiped down. And then I'm gonna get everything wiped down, guys, and then I'm gonna get all my ingredients out for my mac and cheese. Yeah. That's that. It's got water all up under it. Get some of it off. Okay, now, guys, what I'll do, seems like it has something in the aisle, so I'm gonna go ahead and maybe it won't get too smoky. If it does, I'll turn the fan off. But I'm putting my water on now, guys. And I put a little salt in it to hurry it along. Salt helps your water boil faster. So, keep my butter out because I'm gonna need that. Get my cheese out. I love Velveeta for macaroni and cheese. Nobody can take its place. I can set that on out. And what else? Actually, that's it. So I am definitely going to put these items right here. So go ahead and take my shredded cheese out. I ain't got nothing, I got cheese. I'm gonna use this 4-state cheddar by Sargento. The best natural cheese you can buy. So we're gonna let that sit right there, guys. My water is going to boil. Wait a minute, there's a flame. What the fuck? We got some action in the kitchen, guys. Oh, it burned itself out. Wow. I didn't get excited because I knew it was just a little something. Okay, guys, so while that's boiling, We're gonna wait for that to boil. I got my noodles on deck right here. Elbow macaroni, my favorite is kind. I actually like the jumbo ones, but that's cool. So guys, I'll see you when it's time to mix the ingredients and pop it in the oven. Okay guys, the water is now boiling, so you're gonna add a little oil. I don't have any regular vegetable oil, so what I'm going to do is, where's my other olive oil? I'm just gonna use olive oil. It can't do anything but make it better. Period. I just poured a little olive oil in there instead of the regular vegetable oil, canola oil that I would normally use. So now that we have that boiling, I like to get a saturated spoon which separates. I'm gonna get got my pasta right here. And we're gonna go ahead and just pour this whole container in. I know that is a pound because I've been keeping stuff in it a while. Once you pour it in there, you wanna go ahead and just hit it up a couple of times with the spoon, you know, like stir it around so it won't be clumped on top of each other. You know how pasta does until it boils. So I need to get my little thingamajig. I don't want to have to clean up anymore. Smelling delicious. Cooking and looking amazing. Let me tell y'all something else I do. I'm gonna go ahead and got the turkey meat in there. You know, y'all know I like my flavor. Yes, I do. So I put just a little salt. But this is turkey meat, so. But if I was cooking with pork meat, I wouldn't add any at all. Just a little. I don't stir it in. I let it cook through. And I do this after they have gotten, you know, to a stage where they're cooked down and they're not as tough, they're tender now. And I got one little magical ingredient. Someone showed me this. I used to love her greens and I was like, what is that flavor? And I have no secrets, guys. Everybody come on, let's cook and get that good flavor. It's butter. A good big dollop of butter. And that's it. And they're gonna be so freaking good. I'll go ahead and get my drainer down so we can have that ready to go. Go ahead and rinse my sink out. It's already been soaked down, so. And rinse this off. We're waiting on the noodles. Waiting on the noodles to boil, get al dente. Then I'm gonna rinse them, and I'll see you guys back when I get ready to mix these ingredients in. Okay guys, I'm back. The noodles are done. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this down on medium because that's what we're gonna need it to be on when we get ready to melt our cheese. We do not want to scorch your milk and your cheese. If you do that, it's ruined. It's over. You mess with start over. Excuse me. Okay, So the noodles, the pasta is ready. I hope you guys don't get clogged up. If you do, it won't be for long. Because I got a trick to that too. When you do pour it in your sink, spray your sink with cold water and spray your noodles, and all that will clear up really fast. Because what you're doing is immediately cooling it down. It calms it down a lot. Okay, so we've got the pasta. We've got that like rinsed. Now we're going to shake most of the water out of there. Won't be needing that. Dump it right back into the pot. Put that in the dishwater. Come back over here. Now the owl is on medium now. We don't need it up on high when we're melting cheese. First thing I do, guys, I put my salt and pepper on first. And I do that because if you put your butter in there, I feel like it sticks to the butter instead of getting over everything. It doesn't, because the butter, I don't know, that's just me. I like mine first. I think that's enough salt because we did have salt in the water, which flavored the noodles. And you put your little pepper. I like pepper in my macaroni, and I like to see it in my macaroni, like when I'm eating it. So yeah, so we're gonna get that in there, salt and pepper. I stir that up really good. I can't believe I didn't sneeze. The only thing makes me sneeze is that Creole seasoning. Okay, so we got all that saturated really good. Now what I'm gonna do, my macaroni is really simple, guys. Really, really simple. But it's really fucking good. I am going to put the butter in here now. Oh, about that much. We're done with butter. My food is really rich. I like flavor. So, and never had many complaints on it. So now we're gonna just stir the butter in, get it all over the noodles. I wish you guys could see this. Feels like I'm blocking. Get it all over the noodles. I like for my butter to melt completely. So when I put a cold milk in here, it won't be setting on top of it. Stir this up some more. That was perfect. I blow the dryness off, y'all. I don't like it to fall in my food. Okay, so I put the milk in right before it covers it, right before it fills above the noodles. Okay. That's good. I want to be able to show y'all this. I'm going to show y'all where I put my noodles. Okay, guys, I'm going to bring y'all over here. And this is how I like my macaroni. Like, I like the milk like right there at the top. That makes a good sauce. Watch what I tell you. Let's get you back up here. See if you're positioned right. Love the GoPro. I'm thinking about investing in about 2 more of those. Okay, guys. So now, what comes next in my macaroni is the Velveeta. I'm gonna cut it over here. That way. Y'all know, I'll try not to use the whole box, because I will. I love cheese. I've never got any complaints on it either. Mr. Bruce loves my macaroni and cheese. I wish he was still there. I know he said his last day over here was Friday, but he's in a better place, closer to his family, and I'm so happy for him. So now, here we go. Just gonna cut off some chunks of cheese and put it right there in the macaroni. And this is gonna melt in there and make a cheese sauce. Now some people, they like to make their cheese sauce on the side. I don't. I'm gonna make my cheese sauce right in my milk and noodles. And I don't put it in the oven until all my cheese is melted. And then I have the perfect cheese sauce. And go ahead and stir this in. I'm gonna need gloves for this because that milk something to do. It can mix with the cheese while it waits for me. That's why my hands be so ashy, guys, when I do mukbangs. Man, I'm gonna have to do better on that. I'm gonna have to remember that. To put some lotion on because my hands stay in water. And I'm not a spring chicken, so you know. Well, I've always said dry skin is kind of sort of, except for on my face. My video I did the other day with the wrap, man, it looked like I was sweating. I was not sweating, y'all. That was oil. Because y'all know I will wipe my sweat. That was oil on my face, guys. And I washed my face before the mukbang to make sure I wasn't looking wrong. But that was definitely oil. Because I sure would have, I don't have a problem with it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and just, I want y'all to see it though. Move my water over here. This thing right here is in my way. I need a bigger kitchen and I will have one day. Cut this up. I'm gonna act like you guys are not here for a minute, okay? So now you don't want to just leave your macaroni. I would never leave my macaroni and go do something. No, not at this stage. At this stage right here, this is the most important stage of making macaroni and cheese. Because if you leave it and it starts to cook and the cheese starts to melt, it can scorch. And if you don't know what scorch is when the milk has burnt the cheese. And you're gonna have a burnt taste to your whole dish of macaroni. I don't care if you get it from the end, from the middle, it's all gonna taste scorched. And scorched means burnt. So you don't want that. So I never, ever, 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 ever leave my macaroni and cheese. I finish it. Now, I may go sit down at my desk over there, but I'm not gonna go off and do anything else. It's what I'm saying. And, yeah. Just let it cook. I'm gonna bring the camera back over here, guys, for you guys to see. See the macaroni after it melts. After the cheese melts. See what my ribs are doing. They smell good. Got a little air bowl right there. Oh, that's covered. Look at them, guys. Damn it, they smell good. Boo! Yeah. Come and look at this and smell this flavor. I'm gonna bring you guys right to it. What do you think about those?
They look good. And you smell good.
They do? They smell good?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Let me put them back there. Yeah, guys, y'all saw those ribs and y'all seen I don't use none but that seasoning. That's it. Why is that showing? I didn't want my my dish rake showing. That's okay. That is quite. Alright, I love those GoPros. You can get them right there. Man, that looks delicious. They're gonna be delicious too. So I'm gonna let those continue to cook, guys. And as they continue to cook, I'm gonna get that macaroni in here. We're gonna make room for the macaroni right now. Yeah. It would be good to have bread with this, but we just don't need it. I just don't. It's better enough. I'm already, at least I'm using 2% milk. And these are the sweet potatoes, guys. I'm not gonna even disturb those because I know that they're not ready. The cheese sauce is getting thick over here. Y'all, but I love the cheddar cheese I'm talking about is called Cabot. C-A-B-O-T. Cabot. Cabot. It's one of the, man, I wasn't thinking, I got the Kraft this time, but that Cabot cheese, a Cabot, cheddar cheese, sharp cheddar cheese, oh my God, it just does something extra for the macaroni and cheese. It's like a whole new flavor. Okay, cheese is just about melted. Okay, cheese is almost, the cheese is melting really good. Melting really, really, really good. I'm gonna show y'all my cheese sauce. It's just like if I would have did it in a pan and poured it in here myself. This is just the way I do mine. I don't make the cheese sauce separate. I put it in the same thing. I put it in with the noodles. I'm gonna show you guys. This is my cheese sauce.
That's what good pussy sounds like.
It's melted in now. Now what we're gonna do, we're going to put the grated cheese, the shredded cheddar on top. I may just put one pack, I don't know. And we can go ahead and turn that off. Turn that completely off. And now we're going to sprinkle the 4 state cheddar cheeses. I don't even know if this is extra sharp cheddar. I never thought about that. I think it may just take one package. I'm just gonna sprinkle that around here. I won't need but one. Now this is what I do. And this is how I make my macaroni. So I'm gonna show you guys. Let me go ahead and throw this away and put this up. Okay, show you guys, and then we'll be back after. We'll see you at the mukbang. How about that? That's it. That's how I do it. And then I take it, and I wanted to do this with y'all. Pop it right in the oven with everything else. We'll see you guys at the mukbang.